tonight, but welcome to the broadcast. I'm Jude Young, along with John Marie, as we anxiously await the Class 5A Boys State Championship basketball game between the defending Class 5A champion Brother Martin Crusaders and the upstart Thibodaux High Tigers. John, exciting game tonight coming up between two teams, one that was expected to be here in Brother Martin, and of course Thibodaux, not expected to have such a great year, but they're a very talented team that should certainly give Brother Martin a heck of a challenge tonight.
No doubt, Jude. I mean, you look at this Brother Martin club. They struggled the first two games in the playoffs. Granted, it was against good competition, but the last two games, they've been far the superior team. And Brother Martin, speaking with Coach John Levy earlier, they want to get in an up-tempo game, push the pace, and hopefully play a game in the 80s to 90s. And you know, Thibodaux, I would guess they're going to try to slow it down. John Levy and his motion offense will be key tonight. Brother Martin execution. You know, Brother Martin wants to get up and down the floor, make it an up-tempo game, shoot the three, and get in transition. That's the game they play, and that's the game they play best. And hopefully Brother Martin can come out victors tonight.
And certainly on the other side for Thibodaux, you know they don't want to get into a shooting match with the Crusaders. The strength of their basketball team is a couple of big wing players. One, Damian Johnson, a 6'7", very talented young man, averaging 16 points a game. He is a signee, an early signee with the University of Minnesota, so he's good enough to play in the Big Ten. So you certainly know he's going to be a real challenge for Brother Martin in the front court tonight. And another solid, talented player for them is Brandon Cooks. He averages around 16 points a game as well. They've really leaned on Damian Johnson in the playoffs so far. John, he's averaging over 23 points a game here in the 5A tournament, and certainly he's going to be the key for Brother Martin to have to stop, for them to shut down tonight.
Yeah, they have a big front line, Thibodaux. They got two guys, 6'7". They're going to try to work the ball down low, get the Crusaders in foul trouble. You know, this Thibodaux team, these fans are excited, Jude. I'm looking around this Cajun Dome right now, and I don't see many empty seats. I hear all the time about UNO can't draw, Tulane can't draw, LSU's having a difficult time. The University of Lafayette would be envious tonight of this crowd, because I'm looking around, I don't see many empty. I know this place holds 13,000. There's got to be a good 11 to 12,000 here tonight. And we're currently watching the 4A game, 40 seconds to go, and Glen Oaks currently absolutely annihilating Bossier, 62 to 34. And I think Brother Martin and Thibodaux are both fortunate they're not playing this Glen Oaks ball club, because they are absolutely loaded. They look like a well-oiled machine this evening.
Well, there's certainly a great deal of talent in the state of Louisiana in prep basketball, not only mentioning Glen Oaks and how good they are, but we know about Reserve Christian and Damon Carter and that outstanding program that they have. They won the state championship in Class B, and certainly they can play with a lot of teams in America, much less in Louisiana. So certainly the attendance tonight explained, and the attendance all weekend long explained by the outstanding talent that is abounds and abundant in the Louisiana prep basketball ranks this year. As you mentioned, the crowd, not too many empty seats except in the high parts here of the Cajun Dome, and we see the Conlin Crazies over and on our right-hand side in the second deck, and they're certainly going to be making a lot of noise. And as I think you mentioned earlier this week on your show, Sports Court, here on Biz Radio 990, certainly Thibodaux is going to be bringing pretty much the entire town for this game. This has been a magical season for them. This is their very first trip to the state championship game.
The folks over at Thibodaux are excited. Like we said earlier this week, you know, last person out of Thibodaux, turn off the light, because I'll tell you what, they are excited. They're enthusiastic down there on the bayou. First opportunity for them to win a state championship in basketball. And, you know, this is becoming old hat for the Brother Martin Crusaders, attempting for back-to-back state titles 3 years in a row now in the finals. And we were just marveling at the top 28 all-tournament teams. DJ Augustin was all-tournament as a freshman, all-tournament as a sophomore, and win or lose tonight, he's going to be all-tournament as a junior. So, I mean, you look at the talent that Brother Martin has, and, you know, DJ often overshadows many of the other outstanding players the Crusaders have. Corey Bloom, Ryan Brock, Courtney Wallace. This is a very talented Brother Martin team, and these are guys you're going to be seeing playing on the college level. Marveling at this top 28 all-tournament team, just the amount of guys that have gone on to college, and not only gone on to college basketball, but have made gigantic impacts in the college game.
It's definitely true, and certainly with Brother Martin's starting lineup, including the sophomore point guard on this team, Deuce Martin, it's not a stretch to say that all five of these guys will be playing big-time Division I college basketball. Certainly if Martin continues continues to develop, and the other players, the 4 players you mentioned. DJ Augustin sometimes gets too much of the publicity. When you realize how much talent this team has, Ryan Brock, a good senior leader on this team. He plays forward at 6'1", but he can handle the ball, and that's the amazing thing about this Brother Martin team. All 5 players are depth ball handlers. They apply a lot of pressure on defense, and that's going to be the real challenge for Thibodaux tonight to try to handle all that pressure. Brother Martin usually goes man-to-man full court, but they have no problem trapping whenever they get the opportunity. They want to create baskets in transition and get this up tempo. The higher the score tonight, you have to believe that's in Brother Martin's favor.
Yeah, no doubt. Brother Martin would obviously be the prohibitive favorite this evening, but I won't discount this Thibodaux club. They played a solid East St. John team, had a nice victory there. You know, this team is a team on a mission, and their fans believe, and they believe they're going to bring their A game this evening.
We're going to take a quick break before we set you up for the Class 5A State Boys Championship basketball game. Brother Martin and Thibodaux tonight. And before we go to break, we'll just let you know that the 4A game has just ended, and Glen Oaks has defeated Bossier 64-40. But we'll get back and set up the Class 5A game. You're listening to Brother Martin basketball at the state championship here on Biz.
We know we have a better deal waiting for you right now at Danton Chevrolet, 1519 Canal Boulevard in Thibodaux, your hometown Chevy dealer. You'll not find prices slashed and rebates like these anywhere on the bayou. Every car and truck on the lot is discounted to the lowest possible price. Take a huge $5,000 rebate and drive home a brand new 2005 Chevy Impala today. How about a brand new 2005 Chevy Silverado 1500 crew cab for the low price of only $23,498. There are several on the lot right now for you to choose from. Other great deals include a 2005 Silverado 1500 regular cab with automatic V6 air conditioning and cruise control for the low price of $15,387. A 2005 Chevy Malibu with cruise control, keyless entry, and CD players priced to move at only $14,899. We know we have the deal you're looking for, so what are you waiting for? Head to Danton Chevrolet, 1519 Canal Boulevard in Thibodaux and American Revolution. All prices include rebates and incentives and exclude tax, title, and license with approved credit through GMAC.
This is 640 AM KTIB, Thibodaux, Homa.
Looking for some magic, looking for some fun. Come and join all your friends. Let us show you how it's done. It's magic. Cash magic. You're gonna feel the magic. Cash magic. Come on, let's play where the games really pay. Cash magic.
For the biggest paybacks allowed by law, you got to get yourself over to the Cash Magic Casino in the Colonel Truck Plaza, Thibodaux. It's video poker at its best with lots of big cash drawings, including every Friday and Saturday in March, right here at the Colonel Truck Plaza. And keep St. Patty's Day open because you're going to want to be at the Colonel for our special Luck of the Irish cash giveaways. Come play where the machines really pay at the friendliest place on the bayou, Cash Magic Casino in the Colonel Truck Plaza, Thibodaux. And hey, Canal Barbecue is back.
Come and meet your friends where the fun never ends. Make a little magic. Cash magic.
Thank you. Okay. Welcome back to the Cajun Dome. Jude Young, I'm John Marie. About 15 minutes away from tip-off. Your Brother Martin Crusaders against the Thibodaux Tigers. The 4A game just wrapping up. They're handing out the trophy presentations. We want to let you know this broadcast tonight, we have some outstanding sponsors that jumped on board at the last minute here. And kudos to them at Brother Martin High School for allowing this broadcast this evening on Biz Radio 990. Zeke's Restaurant, lunch and dinner nightly, breakfast on Saturday and Sunday. An outstanding establishment over on the Metairie Road, a place I often go to. You get some outstanding boiled crawfish, great raw oysters. The Brothers of the Sacred Heart Alumni Association and Alumni Board of Directors have some great events on tap. The Brother Martin Golf Tournament, Friday, April 22nd. The 38th annual Al Breedy Gold Cup race, Sunday, May 1st. The Alumni Seafood Dinner, Friday, May 6th. The second annual Plus 50 celebration, Saturday, May 21st. And the 6th annual Brother Martin Fishing Rodeo, always a good time, Friday and Saturday, June 24th and 25th. T.A. Dowd Food Brokerage Incorporated for all your wholesale food needs. Call T.A. Dowd at 733-5047. And let's hear it out. A shout out to the folks over at EJC Woodworks Incorporated. Emil Casaban, commercial cabinets and millwork. Call 461-5202.
And we would be remiss if we don't thank the gentlemen who helped put this broadcast on the air, namely everybody over at Brother Martin, including Principal Gerald Toulier, Athletic Director Barry Hebert, and Tommy Mitchell for the great job that he's done in helping put the sponsor sponsors together and get this thing on the air. And, of course, the general manager over at Biz Radio 990, Todd Mathern. Again, thanks to all of you for helping put this broadcast on the air tonight. The Brother Martin Crusaders come in as the defending state Class 5A boys basketball champions, and they've had an outstanding season. They are 38-2 on the year, and they have won 20 in a row. They are the District 10 5A champions, and they got here in the top 28 by winning a game Wednesday night in the semifinals against Airline, 86-71. This team is ranked 8th in the USA Today prep basketball top 25 poll. Again, a great honor for this ball club to be in the top 10 nationally. It shows the kind of respect that there is nationally for Brother Martin basketball right now and what Coach John Levy has done with that program. Just to highlight that, in his last 114 games, John Levy has won 96 of them. So an outstanding job by John. The Crusaders' opponent tonight, the Thibodaux Tigers, come in with a little bit disputed here, John, but we believe have got a record for the season of 36-5. They were the District 6 5A runner-up. It's the most wins ever. We know that for a fact in the history of this program and their very first trip to the state finals. They got here by winning Tuesday night against Ryan Paraloo, that talented multi-sport star, and East St. John. They defeated East St. John 70-62. In a moment, we'll have the starting lineups and get you ready for tonight's game. But again, we'll read off some of these, more of these sponsors that we thank so much again for helping put this broadcast on the air. Poche Construction, they're a commercial construction and company. Whether your needs are expansion, renovation, or refurbishment, give them a call at 945-1163. A donation by the Brother Martin class of 1973 also helped get this ball game on the air. And Kenner Orthopedic and Sports Therapy. They have locations in Kenner, Metairie, and on the West Bank. Another event we'd like to remind you of is for Brother Martin baseball, as they will be in the Zephyrs tournament over at Zephyr Field on March 18th through the 20th. So all you Crusaders out there, come out and support your Brother Martin basketball team. As you hear the roar in the background, both teams have come onto the court. Boisterous rooting sections for both teams, of course, the Conlon Crazies and the Brother Martin Band getting ready to play, and a very excited crowd from Thibodaux, John, making their first appearance tonight. So certainly excitement on both ends. Brother Martin trying to repeat as state champions, Thibodaux trying to do something very special for the first time in school history.
Just a great atmosphere for high school basketball as we see 14 minutes, as we count down 14 minutes, 10 seconds to go until tip-off this evening, as Coach Scott Thompson, assistant coach at Brother Martin, does an outstanding job. John Levy walked by our studio courtside seats here this evening. The Crusaders are on a mission. They're looking for the back-to-back state title, and as we said, Thibodaux, I mean, they have brought an army here this evening. It seems like fans, cheerleaders, alumni, like I said, last person out of Thibodaux this evening turned the light out. They're excited. They're enthusiastic. 13 minutes to go, and you can just see the anticipation, the eagerness on this Brother Martin club. And they've been here before. They're not nervous. They're excited. And you look at DJ Augusta, you look at Ryan Brock out there. These are guys with a lot of top 28 experience, state championship experience. 3 years in a row now for Brother Martin in the state title game. And you look at Thibodaux, and I have to wonder, if Brother Martin gets out to a good start in this game, how key is that going to be when you know that Thibodaux faces the incredible inexperience of playing on this stage?
Certainly. Brother Martin is poised and ready to play tonight. They've been here before. They're battle-tested, and they expect to win. And you're right. First quarter is going to be key for both teams. I'm sure Brother Martin would like to exert their will here and get the tempo fast and furious as soon as they can. Again, jumping on Thibodaux, John, like you said, would mean an awful lot for Brother Martin's chances to put this game away early tonight. You don't want to leave a team like this in the ball game. The longer it goes, the underdog always feels like if they can get to the fourth quarter in a close game, they have a chance to win. So it's up to Brother Martin again to exert their will and force their style upon Thibodaux, continue with their pressure defense on the basketball, and establish themselves and the reason why they are the favorite here tonight.
What more can you say for John Levy? 4 straight playoff seasons at Brother Martin. The guys come in, he's instilled a winning attitude. And that's something that is key anytime you're building a program. And like you said earlier, his record and his tenure at Brother Martin is absolutely amazing. And, you know, I know oftentimes people want to say, well, you know, the Catholic League is not the best basketball league. But I tell you what, you look year in and year out, there are teams from the Catholic League up here in the top 28. I know the Bayou League's very good. The league up in Shreveport's very good. The league in Baton Rouge is good. But year in, year out, you're seeing the best of the best in the Catholic League. And I'm looking at it, marveling at the talent that this Brother Martin club has. And, you know, they were defeated soundly twice this season. Speaking with Coach Levine and Scott Thompson earlier, they were defeated by a sound North Side squad in the Country Day tournament. And he said, you know what, that was the best thing that happened to us this year. Because we realized